Climate change continues to wreak havoc in many communities across Kenya and world over. When climate disaster strikes, vulnerable groups among them women and youth suffer the most, affecting their health due to poor nutrients intake. To address this, it calls for the need to design projects that are gender and need specific to help them adapt to the raging climate change. The Center for Inclusive Climate Change Adaptation for a Sustainable Africa, ICASA, is involving stakeholders in enhancing the Gender Climate Change and Nutrition GCAN Nexus. In this episode, ICASA wishes to highlight the stakeholders that have successfully been able to blend the gender climate change and nutrition nexus in their projects. This episode showcases how women are driving change through nutrition education, a project implemented by Diabetes Awareness Trust DAT organization. This is a story of resilience and determination, which brings out the fact that urban agriculture is possible. What makes it very interesting is that it is being implemented in an urban setting in the heart of Viwandani, Nairobi County. In most communities, women are at the heart of food production and family nutrition. However, the growing impacts of climate change continue to disrupt food production, affecting farm meals, household income, and the diversity of available foods. In every home, women nurture and feed their families. Achieving good health and proper nutrition, therefore, depends greatly on empowering women with nutrition knowledge. This knowledge equips them with essential dietary information to improve their health and reduce the risk of health complications.
That ilikuja huko kwetu Viwandani, ilikuja Viwandani, na ikakuja isaidie all the community. But vile walikuja, most of the women ndio walipenda sana kuhusu diet, because hao ndio wanadili na watoto, na ndio wanabeba mimba, na ndio wanadili na wazee, na ndio wanajua what we call lishe bora. From 18 years even to 80 years. Vile watakuwa wanakula na vile watakuwa wanapika chakula kwa nyumba zao.
Beyond dietary awareness, nutrition education programs also introduce women to safe and sustainable food production practices. This empowers them to adapt to the effects of climate change through climate-smart agriculture, allowing them to produce nutrient-dense foods even with limited resources.
You can have a chicken garden, you plant your vegetables there. How you can have a poultry, you have the chicken, how you can get the manure from the chicken, and you brought it to your shamba, and then this shamba you can eat the organic vegetables.
We've integrated both smart farming and organic farming. For organic farming, as we emphasize mostly to these women who are breastfeeding to consume vegetables that are planted in our farm, simply because we've planted them organically, and we don't use chemicals in planting these vegetables. And also, most of the time when they visit these hospitals, they are emphasized to eat organic food. And for us, since we've integrated the organic agriculture as a whole, because as I've said, we breed rabbits, goat, poultry, and the manures that we get from these animals, we use them to plant our vegetables. And we also don't use chemical as pest control. For us, we use organic pest control methods.
Women who play a central role in small-scale food production are among the most affected. Their efforts are often constrained by limited land ownership, access to credit, and agricultural technology. To strengthen food security and community resilience, women across Kenya are embracing diversification, innovation, and collective action.
We try and sensitize that you can have as low as that small money that you have, and still your kid eats nutritionally well. So we try and sensitize that, and also we've sensitized them to grow their own food at their own backyard or doorstep, whereby some of them have these types of vessels that we've used to plant, and they have planted 3 to 7 stalks of spinach or kales, which assist them in their feeding when they're feeding their kids, because they supplement with what they get from the market, and thereby try to use a small budget.
In Viwandani Ward, Makadara Sub-County, Nairobi, women organized under various community-based organizations, CBOs, are being trained by the Diabetes Awareness Trust, DAT. These programs provide women with nutritional education and climate-smart farming techniques, enabling them to make informed food choices and grow safe, sustainable produce within urban informal settlements.
We do training on cooking demonstrations. We do training on consumer information about organically produced food. And through those training, many people have created the demand for safe produced food due to the benefit that they have learned and due to the fact of managing NCDs, those who have NCDs. And through that, we have seen a great need and there is a great gap for produce, for organic in Viwandani.
Along Mandazi Road in Viwandani, Mary Mwende Kioko and Lynette Mora Otiso, representatives of Paradise Community Unit, lead a group of 9 women who have embraced nutrition education and climate-smart agriculture. They grow a wide variety of nutrient-dense vegetables organically, while integrating poultry farming to supplement their diets with proteins from eggs and chicken meat. Through such initiatives, kitchen gardens across Viwandani have transformed local households, providing safe, nutritious food and diversifying diets, which in turn has improved community health.
We've seen a very huge impact, or rather change in terms of their health, because up to now they are able to know what exactly they are supposed to feed in terms of their diet within the family, how they should take varieties, how they should mix especially the vegetables. Before, you used to see people, or rather young mothers, giving birth to small babies because of malnutrition. But as per now, we've seen some changes.
Through the nutrition education program by DAT, more women are learning to set up kitchen gardens, small crop forest, and organic farming methods that reduce reliance on chemical fertilizers and pesticides. These food systems not only ensure year-round food supply, but also promote environmental conservation and healthier ecosystems. Nutrition education and safe food production has become collective responsibility in Viwandani. Pregnant women, mothers, and teen mothers visiting the Sinai Rehabilitation Center receive hands-on nutrition training. They learn how to grow and prepare nutrient-rich foods through practical demonstration in a vibrant kitchen garden that hosts hundreds of herbs and vegetables. In response to erratic weather patterns, water harvesting has become a vital adaptation strategy. According to Mike Munemeza of Sinai Shiners CBO, every crop in their gardens remain lush year-round, with fruit trees creating microclimates that sustain productive ecosystems.
We've been doing water harvesting, but the problem is the tank that we've been using to collect the water is a small tank. It's a 3,000 liter tank. Although it's a plus, but a lot of water goes into wastage, because once this tank is full, there's nowhere we can put the water. But then this water harvesting is not all the time. Like you can see the weather changes and the climatic conditions are changing each and every day. Now, for us, like I said, we need to have more storage tanks.
The success of these gardens has gone beyond feeding families. They have become income sources. Surplus produce, organic pesticides, grafted seedlings, and compost are sold to generate household income.
Those affected with diabetes and having blood pressure, and so some of them have been coming to buy vegetables here on like 2 to 3, like we always pluck the vegetables maybe 2-3 times a week, and there are those that always come every week. They can't, like a week cannot finish without them coming and at least getting vegetables here.
Through DAT's nutrition education and sensitization program on non-communicable diseases, many community members have undergone testing for diabetes and high blood pressure. According to Rehab Wathithi, Project Administration Officer at DAT, the initiative has helped residents better manage lifestyle diseases through proper diet, monitoring and medication. Women are pivotal in transforming food systems and driving climate resilience. Empowering them through nutrition education and sustainable agriculture strengthens community health, food security, and environmental sustainability. Globally, frameworks such as UNFCCC Gender Action Plan, SDG 5 Gender Equality, and SDG 13 Climate Action emphasize gender inclusion and responsive climate strategies. Nationally, policies like gender-responsive budgeting and the National Gender and Climate Change Action Plan, NGCCAP 2024 to 2027, should be prioritized. By financing and implementing these gender-inclusive policies, women both in rural and urban settings can be fully supported to lead in climate action and nutrition education, ensuring resilience, nourished and sustainable communities for generations to come.